Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails the Third. For today and probably for the next couple of episodes we have a lot of doors to open. Of course, according to the party, we should have all the characters unlocked. I, however, don't know for sure if that's the case, because we still have a few more slots we can fill. I'm hoping maybe the rest of the Capua gang will join us, but we'll see. Who knows, maybe even Richard can join us in the party, or even Cassius. But yes, so like I said, for the next couple of episodes we've got some doors to open. So I think before we start with the two big ones that we have, which is of course the Estelle and Joshua one, and the second part of Titas with a Git, so that's going to be interesting as well. The other ones we have is, I think we got one star door. Yes, the food one, having committed 20 foods. And of course we have the fishing one, which I think is about Estelle, so let's test that. Bring to me the girl who loves to fish. Only then shall the door open. And it is. Alright, let's see what kind of mini game or something we're going to be doing here. I assume it's going to be something with fishing. Also grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Estelle Bright who absolutely loved fishing. Meanwhile, in Grancel, there existed a group of dedicated men and women who prided themselves on the sport. They were called the Fisherman's Guild. What else could it possibly be called but fate were the two paths to cross? This is their peculiar little story. Chapter 1. Our story begins at the lakeside. At the side of Valeria Lake lies a quiet little place by the name of the Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from her work, Estelle decided to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. At first, she had gotten exactly that. The fishing lover she was, she decided to borrow some gear from the inn and make her way out onto the pier to enjoy some quality time there. She saw one successful catch after another, and before long, her bucket was teeming with fish. But then there was Lloyd, a member of that one and only Fisherman's Guild, who happened to be at the very same inn on that very same day. He was having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he arrived, he had set off in a boat to begin fishing. But try as he did, he had managed to catch so much as a single fish. Now feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. Upon his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than a very pleased Estelle, rejoicing the size of her most recent catch. The sight was all it took to give rise to Lloyd's competitive nature. Now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her for a special kind of duel. And that's why I wanted to challenge you for a 5-round angler's duel. What now? A 5-round angler's duel. It's a special kind of competition we fishermen take part in, where they stake their pride and honor on the outcome. Once a member of the Fisherman's Guild mentioned those words, there can be no turning back. The duel must take place. So, let us do battle with our finest fishing tackle on the line. I feel like I'm being dragged into something completely not so. I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn. Then you don't need to bet anything at all, that's fine. This duel is more for my own good than yours, and I intend to see it through no matter what. Doesn't sound like I've got much choice, but to go along with this, huh? Does sound like it. It is a mini game, alright. Rules! Estelle and Lloyd will face off in a 5-round duel of the century. Both will take turns at fishing, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be declared the winner. When it's Estelle's turn, you'll be prompted to choose a rod and bait to use. Certain baits can only be used with certain rods. After choosing, the game begins. When the exclamation mark appears, correctly press confirm to catch the fish. Certain fish can only be caught with certain baits. And in addition, some fish can be used as bait to catch other fish. Different varieties of fish are worth different amounts of points, making trying to catch more valuable ones the key to success. More valuable ones are also more likely to escape, but don't let that deter you. Alright. Well, we are at the lake. Let's start with this. Let's first get a catch so we can get ahead of Lloyd. Alright. Not bad. Rainbow trout. I wonder how my opponent is doing. Not bad, but I can do better. Huh. Come on, catch something small. Or just miss. No way. Alright, I gotta make the most of this opportunity. Now, which rod should I use? Let's go for something bigger. Ah, we don't have that yet. Then the river bug, see what we get. Here goes. Not bad. Ooh, 60. I wonder how my opponent is doing. Not bad, but I can do better. Huh. He needs to go for the bigger fish, isn't it? But the bigger fish needs other fish to use as bait. So unless he catches something, he can't do that, right? Alright, I gotta make the most of this opportunity. Now, which rod should I use? Can we? Nope, not yet. Easy peasy. Not a rainbow trout. I wonder how my opponent is doing. Not bad, but I can do better. Come on, let him catch at least something. This can't be happening. Alright, I've got to make the most of this opportunity. Now, which rod should I use? I'll do the progressive for a while. Because maybe we can catch a smaller fish to put on the big rod. Man, so close to. I wonder how my opponent is doing. I gotta take this baby slow and steady. Huh. Don't let him catch just one fish that's like 3 meters or something. See, I gave me all and now I got it all. That's what I mean, that's just not fair. Oh, don't get cocky, I'm just getting started. Now which rod should I use? So we have no choice. So we gotta catch something the size of what we haven't caught yet. So if I didn't take the chance of getting that Earth Rim catch, I would have just beaten him. Easy peasy. So basically we lost because you only catched one. I don't agree on this. The amount you catch should also be part of it. I lost. Phew, I'm glad I got to retain my honor. I'll be able to sleep like a baby tonight. I might not have lost anything, but I still feel a little crap for losing. Yeah, we can try again. God, that was bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly through the entire thing. Because if we didn't lost that one round, we would have beaten him. I'm guessing we need to beat him in order to be calling this door finished, right? Maybe I should try this, because if I do catch it, I do presume that I can go for the bigger fish. Whoa, this one's a big one. No, it's not. We've caught the same size, just with the other rod. So basically, this is just a game of luck, isn't it? Because if you miss, or if you only catch small fish, then you're just basically screwed, right? Because if Lloyd catches one of the super fish, then there's nothing I can do to counteract that. Oh, we'll see. He already catched the one thing already. So I wonder if he's gonna still catch a big one right now, round 4, just like the previous one. Just missed Lloyd, it will be better for everyone. Oh god, you see, exactly the same round, he's gonna catch something big again. Which now I have no choice but to go with the progressive and hope that I'm lucky and catch something big. That's it, right? So far this game feels rigged. Alright, let's cut this into a scenario where I won the fishing trip and don't say anything that I cut it, okay? Is he gonna be the one? Is he not gonna fit? Not a big one, not a big one. Ah, it's a big one again. Oh, I won by just a little bit because I catch one big one as well. Alright, that took a bit of effort. Woohoo! I won! So I lost. Ah, what a battle. You fought admirably, Estelle. There's no shame in losing against someone as talented as you. Here, I want you to have this. Lloyd handed Estelle a silver-colored lure. A lure made out of argum? I couldn't possibly take this, it looks so expensive. Oh, no can do. Those are the rules. I challenge you to a duel while putting this on the line, and I was defeated. If you refuse to accept it, that will bring me an even greater shame than I already face. So please, accept it. Well, if you really insist. Thus Estelle accepted the silver lure from Lloyd. And though feeling blissfully thanks to her victory, she was also blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. Fishing set. So that means we can fish more? Continue to chapter 2? I want to see what happens if I do leave the door. If it will just be standing out there. And of course, how many stories are there? Okay, so we can continue on with that if we wanted to. So check the book. Seafood set, monster ingredients. Okay, so we can just continue whenever we want to. I think we can do a few more episodes. Because like I said before, we want to see all of them. No matter how many chapters there are. But first... Alright, let's get back into the door and do a few more chapters. Alright. Let's see what the next challenge is gonna be. Okay, so we can do any chapter we want right from the get-go, as long as we are there. Okay, start from chapter 2. In the capital. Today was yet another day in which Estelle found herself roaming the north block of Grancel City sewers. Her objective was simple: defeat the wanted monster for the guild. But down there she found more than just monsters. In addition to the nasties she'd become accustomed to braining on a regular basis, she also came face to face with a young noblewoman whose delicate demeanor couldn't have looked more out of place. Estelle certainly hadn't expected this. "What are you doing down here?" she asked. The woman tittered and responded as if the answer were the most obvious thing in the world. What else? Fishing, of course. The noblewoman's name was Norsche, and as it turns out, she was a member of the Fisherman's Guild. Do you really have to fish here? Of all places, though? I mean, what if the monsters find you? Estelle made up her mind to try and escort the woman back to the city with her. But Norsche had other ideas, as he refused to budge from what she felt was a prime fishing spot. The two soon locked into a battle of pure stubbornness. Neither would simply back down gracefully, as it wasn't in their natures. It was in the middle of a heated argument when the silver lure Estelle kept on her person fell from her pocket. Oh goodness, is that the famous silver lure? One of the 3 famed fishing tackles? Where in Ayo's name did you obtain such a thing? I don't know anything about any famous fishing tackles, but I guess you mean this guy here? I won it from Lloyd. Ah, so you fought an angler's duel against him, did you? I intended to challenge him to one myself when the time was right, but I never imagined he would be defeated before then. Okay, I'm so lost right now. Very well, I shall challenge you to a 10-round angler duel in his place. 10 rounds? Hey, listen lady, I will not accept no for an answer, so let us begin. Wait a sec. Alright, 10 rounds it is. Any other rules? seems to be roughly the same. So we're gonna do the first 10 rounds just to show how it goes, what kind of speeches they have to each other, and just like the one before. After that we'll just play offline until we've won the damn thing, because the first one was 100% luck based, had nothing to do with skill. I'm gonna assume this one is gonna be the same, but with 10 rounds there are more variables, more bigger fish they can catch than me. Yeah. Let's hope we're lucky. Bamboo fishing rod. Let's see what happens. But like I said, it doesn't really matter what bait you pick. You still need to be lucky that you actually catch something. Possibility of catching big fish. 22 ain't big. I wonder how my opponent is doing. Oh my, how impressive. I see I can't afford to let my guard down against you. Cast off. Oh gracious no. Alright, I've got to make the most of this opportunity. Now, which rod should I use? Keep going with what we have? Because like I said, it is still based upon luck. If we catch a really big one, that will increase our chances of winning. 19, really? I wonder how my opponent is doing. Because she will definitely catch one or two big fish. Because with Lloyd it was the same thing. Exactly at the same round each and every time he caught a big one. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same. So with 10 rounds I'm pretty sure I need to catch at least 2 big ones in order to win. See? So you already got a big one. Oh, now do you see what I can really do? Ah, don't get cocky. I'm just getting started. Now, which rod should I use? But we need to catch smaller fish first. Ones that are allowed to be baited. Again a small one, really? Why pick the bamboo stick for bigger fish if you're not even gonna catch any bigger fish? Oh my, how impressive. I see I can't afford to let my guard down against you. Cast off. Catching fish this size is nothing. Don't get cocky, I'm just getting started. Now, which rod? Yeah, ooh, there's no more. No more. So we didn't strike it rich with that bamboo rod. Really missing on a big fish potential. Slow and steady wins the race. There. Oh, 10 rounds is gonna take forever, isn't it? Catching fish this size is nothing. Oh, don't get cocky, I'm just getting started. Pisces heart. Cast off. Yeah, we need to catch some fish that we can do in the big rod. Yamani. Alright. Oh my, how impressive. I see I can't afford to let my guard down against you. Alright, almost halfway there. Oh, gracious, no. Alright, I've got to make the most of this opportunity. Now, which rod can I use? I was hoping that the Yamani was also one. Do we have a rod for the Yamani? Probably not. There. Another Yamami. Ooh, I wonder how my opponent is doing. Oh my, how impressive. I say I can afford to let my guard down against you. Cast off. Because usually you use other fish in order to catch bigger fish. Ooh, take a look at this one. Liberl carp. She isn't that far ahead of me, that's the most frustrating thing. Progress? There. Really? You can get bait and a fishing rod that you cannot actually use at the spot? Really? Alright, let's remember that for not using it in the next one. Slow and steady wins the race. Cast off. Alright. Oh, that's her big one round. Ooh, now do you see what I can really do? There it is. Granacor. Oh, don't get cocky. Here goes. Yeah, unless we catch something big ourselves, like actual giant, you're never gonna win. Because the same with Lloyd, it's gonna be the same here as well. Well, I'm betting that round 7 is her guaranteed big one moment. Is she gonna get more? Looks like it. Is he gonna knock me out of the water, literally? Nah, this has a 61, it's fine. Let's keep on going. Oh well, like I said, no matter how many rounds we have to play, we will eventually win this. But look at the bright side. This way we get both attacks, the one for losing and the one for winning. Alright, final round. I'm betting we're not gonna catch something of 600, isn't it? Nah, still a good one though. Oh my, how impressive. I am contemplating that if the next chapter is going to be even more rounds, then we'll just cut everything from the first and the last. Just so we can go through it, because this is taking a long time. But she only had one big fish, and for the rest, nothing too impressive. I lost. Ooh, the silver lure is mine at last. And soon I'll be able to defeat our guild's leader. I can feel it. Crap, I wasn't expecting to feel this frustrated about losing a duel I didn't even want to do in the first place. Try again. Hell yeah. Alright, I will start fishing and I will see you on the other side. Oh, is this gonna be enough? I really truly hope so. It's taking way too long. I know that fishing is a patient man game. I'm not that patient. I think we have it. Yes. How could this have happened? How could I, of all people, be defeated? Well, you satisfied now? If you are, it's time you came with me back to the city. Trust me, it's not safe down here. You were truly more worried about me than winning the duel, weren't you? No wonder I couldn't beat you. Now, if you will, kindly accept this. The golden rod from Norsche. Wow, it's so shiny. Are you sure I can have this? In fact, I insist. I would be more troubled if you didn't accept it. These are the laws behind angler duels, as you know. Still, kindly remember that you have more to fear than just me. No getting complacent simply because I fell in battle. There's still our guild leader to defeat after all. Oh man, is he really that good? Indeed, his name is Mr. Fisher, and is both his guild founder and its most capable member. Knowing that may incline you to avoid facing him, but don't think you will be so lucky. With the 2 tackles you now possess, he will come for you. A duel with him is nigh, whether you desire it or not. Alright then, if you say so. Alright. Starting to get a little bit worried about that guy. At this point, Estelle still had no idea just how capable this fisher may prove to be. And while there was a small part of her that couldn't help but regret biting the lure of the Fisherman's Guild, there was a much greater part that couldn't deny wanting to see where this journey would take her. Ooh, Plate of Excellence. Sure, let's get straight into it. Final chapter. Battle at Azalea Bay. Along the shores of Gull Seaside Way near Ruin, the decisive moment that Norsche had foretold has finally come. Whether their meeting was a coincidence or fated all along, no one could possibly say. Estelle was idly walking along the shore for no particular adequate reason, when all of a sudden, a single small yacht drew closer and closer. The yacht eased as close to the shore as it could safely get, and from on top of it stepped a fine man. He was a gentleman in a tuxedo, the sea extending into the distance behind him, making for an equally elegant backdrop. As soon as she saw him, she knew. He was the leader Norsche had spoken of. Mr. Fisher, bearer of the title Avid Angler and known by the nickname of the Fishing Baron. That lure, that rod. Are you the Fisherman's Guild president? No, there's no need for words now. I've been awaiting this moment for longer than you can possibly imagine. I challenge you to a 15-round angler duel immediately. 15? We're gonna be here all day, aren't we? Let the battle begin. Yeah, this gonna take a long while again, isn't it? Well, it does look impressive, gotta give him that. Alright, let's just get it over with. Now, which rod shall I use? No bait, there's a simplet and the other one. A must-have for aspiring fishermen and women. Saltwater fishing? Yeah, the progress rod is never a good thing, isn't it? Well, same as before, we're just gonna go fish up a few small ones so we can get the bait for the bigger one. And hopefully in the process get enough exemplary catches in order to get ahead. I see my foe is quite capable. Huh. The arrogance, just using one hand to fish. I can't help but laugh. Keep laughing, keep laughing. You'll surpass me before long, I'm sure of it. Okay, do another shrimplet and then pull 2 pulley shade and hopefully we get something to put on a big rod. A gold angelfish. Oh, that's such a big difference in fish. Alright, I will move on to the final rounds. And of course, the one after this I will definitely show. Because showing the losing message and the winning message is always better than just one. But if we can win directly from the first time, hey, I'll take it. I would expect no less from myself. Alright, so see you in 10 rounds or so? As you can see, I've lost this first play, but we do get to see an extra message, so it's not too bad. And of course, he thinks, let's just annihilate her while we're at it. Yeah, it's gonna take some amazing luck to get it done. Oh, I lost. I knew I was the strongest angler of all, but you are welcome to challenge me again whenever you see fit. I welcome all attempts to claim my title. Alright, so like before, I will see you when I can squeeze out a victory. Alright, I think we are in a really good spot to get it right now. But I have said that before, and the game has screwed me over with a couple of 400 plus fishes. Like this, like I said, if I start believing in it, the game is gonna beat me. So if he misses this one, then I have a chance. Or else, everything is still on the floor, because I have had 3 big fishes in the last 3 rounds. See, there it is. There it's coming, the 3 big fishes. Come on, work with me! You can do it! If he misses this, or it's not a big fish, I'm gonna play it safe. I think we have it! No way this can be a 600 plus fish. Never seen him in this one. Oh, come on, give it to me. I need it. After all these hours, I want it. I need it. No, no, no. Don't ruin this for me. Ah, I've got it, finally. Unbelievable. I had no idea you would prove to be quite so skilled. Clearly, the time for adults to be leading the way has passed. I asked that you accept this. Fisher handed over a rainbow-colored fishing line. Wow, this is so pretty. Thank you very much. I can hardly believe the time has finally come for the 3 famed fishing tackles to be gathered in the hands of one owner. You said your name was Estelle, right? Yeah, I did, but I've made up my mind. Starting today, you will be the new leader of the Fisherman's Guild. Duh? What? As for me, I suppose I'll assume the title of honorary president from this day forward. This is time for young people like you to take the center stage. I hope you will dedicate yourself as best as you can of spreading and furthering the fishing culture. Hold on, you can't just shove that kind of responsibility on someone. I'm not gonna be a leader. After roughly an hour of continuous negotiation in which neither of them wished to back down, Estelle was able to convince Mr. Fisher that the burden of being leader was too great for her. and she was granted an honorary membership in the guild instead. But while Estelle's duels were over, news of what had happened spread like wildfire among fishermen, spawning legends that would persist much longer. Henceforth, whenever they spoke of Estelle, they spoke of her with a new nickname. A fitting nickname for one who has triumphed in such challenging angler duels: Estelle, the Supreme Fisher. Hell yeah, I've earned that. Side story: legendary angler Estelle finished. Fisherman's emblem. Alright, let's have a quick look on what that is. I'm assuming it's just for her. Estelle only. Strength, range, not really that impressive, is it? The range I do like, I really do. Other than that, yeah, it's not that newsworthy. But we got it, and I shit you not, it took me more than 4 hours. I don't know the exact time, but it's at least 4 hours of trying that. Of having games of 1200 points, and the last 3 rounds that the opponent get 350 plus fishes for the last 3 rounds, and still beating the shit out of me. Yeah, if you don't get over 1000, you're not gonna win this. That's what I've learned. The last one that we won, best one out there, but yes. This I rather not have to do ever again. So I'm gonna leave this episode here, and this is gonna make sure that the secondary series is gonna be pushed back one day. That's how long it took for me to finish this today. And it's probably ending up in a very short episode with just the fishing trip. And it is what it is. I count the actual hours I spent trying to get this done also as part of getting this episode over. And I'm very proud that we actually managed to do it. Because 100% RNG, and the RNG gods were not in my favor. They truly were not. But we done it, and we're gonna leave it here. Next time we're gonna pick another door, one of the bigger story parts, and see what that will lead us. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue on opening up more doors. Bye bye.